Are arsonists really setting Los Angeles ablaze? Recent reports suggest a sinister hand behind the wildfires ravaging Southern California. Let's dive into the fiery controversy and uncover the truth. Wildfires in Los Angeles have reached alarming levels, with numerous homes and vast acres of land consumed by flames. While wildfires are a common occurrence due to California's dry climate and strong winds, new investigations suggest that these fires might not all be natural disasters. Authorities are now probing whether a series of these fires could be the work of arsonists.
We're at 302 Pico and people are lighting fires now. You can see they lit a fire. These guys, not all the people there, but some of those guys lit that fire, and they're actually, the trees caught fire and then the palms are catching fire. So civilians are now lighting fires down in the so-called, flats around Santa Monica, Venice. So be safe out there. Fire department's been dispatched. We don't have enough water to put this thing out, but we're supposedly on the way.
4:30 in the afternoon here, neighbors say they saw a man on a bicycle with a blowtorch. He was driving up and down the blocks with this blowtorch, apparently trying to light trash cans with tree debris on fire. At one point, trying to light a old Christmas tree, a dead Christmas tree, on fire. Neighbors fearing that he could start, of course, another fire, deciding they had had enough, that they were going to step in. They followed this gentleman up the block, and that is where two neighbors finally decided to detain him. They had zip ties, and thankfully they were able to hold on to this person. The LAPD arriving a short time later, taking this person into custody on suspected arson.
NBC News reports that multiple fire incidents in Los Angeles are under scrutiny by local fire departments and forensic experts. The pattern and origin points of these fires, often starting in highly accessible yet secluded areas, have raised suspicions. Investigators are analyzing evidence collected from the scenes, including any accelerants that could indicate deliberate ignition. The possibility of arson has escalated public safety concerns, prompting local authorities to increase surveillance and public awareness campaigns.
Said 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to be very difficult to contain that fire.
Altadena residents are sharing these images they say might show the origins of the Eaton fire, showing flames at the base of an electrical transmission tower. ABC News has learned at least 4 homeowners and renters have filed lawsuits against Southern California Edison, claiming the company failed to de-energize equipment despite high wind warnings. The head of SoCal Edison's parent company says they've seen no indication their equipment started the fire, but they're aware of the videos and are investigating.
Fire departments are on high alert, and there's an ongoing collaboration with law enforcement to patrol vulnerable areas more heavily. Community meetings are being organized to educate the public on spotting suspicious behaviors and securing their properties against potential arson threats. If confirmed as arson, these acts could lead to severe legal repercussions for the perpetrators, including charges of terrorism, given the scale and danger posed by the fires.
The January 7th fire could have been a reignition of a brush fire that occurred in the early morning hours of New Year's Day, 6 days prior.
Negligence on monitoring that fire January 1 and making sure it was completely burned out to make sure that this didn't happen again.
This side-by-side satellite image shows the burn scar from the January 1st fire and the beginning of the massive Palisades fire on January 7th. This area outlined near the Skull Rock trailhead. Weinberg lives south of that trailhead and says the smoke from both fires was in the same location. He took photos when each fire broke out.
Is there a connection? 100% there's a connection. You go out my front door and you look on January 1st, and you go out my front door and you look on by the way, forensically, the exact same, standing in the exact same X mark, looking in the same direction, you'll see the same cloud of smoke in the exact same spot.
The ethical implications are profound, as deliberate fire setting endangers lives, destroys homes, and wreaks havoc on wildlife and the environment. As we watch the situation unfold, the community's role in aiding law enforcement is more crucial than ever. If you're in the area, stay vigilant, report any unusual activities, and follow local safety guidelines. What are your thoughts on these developments? Could these fires really be an act of arson? And if so, what should be the response? Share your views in the comments below. Stay safe, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help spread awareness about this pressing issue.